Hello, this is movie review number 1198. This is The Return. The Return is a 2024 movie directed by Uberto Pasolini, which is spelled Ubertopassolini. So this movie has Bleecker Street Media and Y Cinema Productions. I saw this movie on December 8th, 2024 at Mariemont Theatre in Mariemont, Ohio. So this movie is a retelling of Homer's The Odyssey. So Homer wrote the Odyssey and the Iliad, two books that revolve around the Trojan War. But this movie is a retelling of the Odyssey and about Odysseus and his family. After 20 years away from fighting in the Trojan War, Odysseus washes up on the shores of Ithaca. He is haggard and unrecognizable. The king finds that much has changed since he left to fight in the Trojan War 20 years prior. His beloved wife Penelope is a prisoner in her own home, and she is hounded to choose a new husband. Their son, Telemachus, faces death at the hands of many suitors who see him as an obstacle in their pursuit of Penelope in the kingdom. By the way, these suitors are really crazy. Right, first of all, they want to kill Telemachus, and there's one suitor in particular who will kill the other suitors just so that he can have Penelope. I do not like these suitors at all. Odysseus is no longer the mighty warrior that his people remember, but he must face his past to save his family. So, this movie has Ralph Fiennes as Odysseus, Juliette Binoche as Penelope. By the way, I read that this is the first movie since 1996's The English Patient that stars both Ralph Fiennes and Juliette Binoche. The English Patient was in 1996. That was 28 years ago. Wow. So this movie also has Charlie Plummer as Telemachus, who is Odysseus' and Penelope's son. Tom Rhys Harris portrays Passando. Morin Consari portrays Antonius. Claudio Santamaria portrays Emurus. Ayman Al-Abdul portrays Indius. Emil Wilson portrays Philotevius. Francesco Bernacci portrays MP Melden. Nicholas Retrivi portrays Anelus. Bruno Castanandra portrays Promonetris. Cosimo Desiree portrays Yuri Demis. Andrina Morena portrays Yuri Crelia. And Stefano Centomoro portrays Teros. Thoas. So, in the return, we see Odysseus washing up on the shores of Ithaca, and he is facing the horrors of what happened during the Trojan War, where a lot of his men were killed, and he was the only one that returned to his kingdom. And he finds out that his wife Penelope, who still misses Odysseus very much, but also angry at the fact that he left, she is hounded to choose a new husband, even though she doesn't really want to. And with the suitors wanting to get control of the kingdom, and Telemachus is not exactly sure how to resolve this. Why he wants to help his mother, but the suitors are wanting to kill Telemachus because they see him as an obstacle in gaining the kingdom. So Telemachus is also in danger. But Penelope has an idea. She will choose her husband if they can do a task. And I won't say much of what this task is, but in the trailer, it has to do with a bow and an arrow. And if one of the men can do this task, she will choose this man as her husband. But also, we get to see Odysseus, who does return to the kingdom, but he does not want anybody to know that he is back. Of course, some people don't recognize him at all, and I will say, not even Penelope. Not, well, yeah, not even Penelope. And even though Penelope does see something in this man, who is Odysseus, that might remind her of Odysseus, she still doesn't know who she chooses as her new husband. If it had to be her way, she probably would not choose anybody. But she knows she will have to choose. But the question is, who will she choose? And will Odysseus be able to protect Penelope and Telemachus from these suitors, or will it be too late? So I remembered in school I did one of my English classes we did talk about Homer's The Iliad and the Odyssey. Um I think I knew a little bit more about the Odyssey than the Iliad, but I knew both books revolve around the Trojan War. So it was really neat to see this movie in theaters, because even though it has been a while since I have read the Odyssey and the Iliad, it was nice to have some memories of reading those books in class. Also, Ralph Fiennes, who was also in Conclave earlier this year, really did a good job of portraying Odysseus. And Juliette Binoche really did a good job of portraying Penelope as well. I can understand why they were both cast as the characters that they were. They really do have good chemistry. But yeah, this was a really good movie. I definitely recommend it. So that's my movie review of The Return, Precinct Truthman, Precinct Truthman, this movie review. Alright, goodbye.